So we're going to be doing a laser hair reduction treatment today on Leah's underarms. So prior to this treatment she has had a patch test to make sure that the settings are okay for her skin type and hair type as well. So just lift your underarms up for me, Leah. Have you got anything on the skin at the moment?
Yes, I have deodorant.
Deodorant, okay. So it's important not to have anything on the skin before the treatment. Just have it nice and clear, free of any moisturisers, deodorant or anything like that. And prior to the treatment to have it fully shaved as well. So that's when you've just got a couple of hairs I'm just going to shave for you. Okay. So as a general rule, you're going to need about 4 to 6 treatments, at least 6 ideally to begin with, and that's of intervals every 6 weeks, and that's to get the hair into the right stage of growth for it to be more permanent. Just going to mark out. But usually underarms, bikini, lower leg, that's where you notice the biggest difference quicker because the hair's much thicker, and that's what laser loves. It loves the really thick, darker hairs. Okay, so you've not had any changes in medical history since the patch test. Everything was okay with the patch test. No sun exposure in the last 4 weeks. Perfect. So it's really important not to have any medical history changes because that can just affect the laser, the treatment, and sun exposure as well is more important. Right. These might be an issue with your eyelashes, but just see how we get on. Okay, so the great thing about this laser is that we're working with 2 different wavelengths. So we've got 755 and 1060 for your ND-YAG. That's the one we're working with today. So perfectly safe to use on all skin types, even your darkest of skin tones. Okay, Leah, so like in the patch test, you're going to feel the cold air at first, and then it's going to feel like elastic band flicking on the skin, okay? How's that feel for you?
That was fine.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it out of 10?
3, 4.
Perfect. So you'll probably notice a difference after just 1 treatment, but it will take a full course of 6 to notice real results, and then you will need top-ups after that as well.
Okay.
So in darker skins you do still get a very good result, but it might just take slightly longer to notice results. How are we feeling?
That's fine.
Nearly done now. There we go. How was that for you? Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good, you're welcome. Just going to put you some aloe vera on there. So really important to avoid any heat on the area for the rest of the day. So avoid any hot baths, hot shower, anything that's going to cause any excessive sweating. Try and avoid any deodorant on the underarm as well, because that'll just irritate it slightly. Keep the area as hydrated as possible as well, because the more hydrated the skin is, the better result you'll get from the laser too. You can remove those goggles now. So I would say 6 weeks for your next treatment. As the hair gets finer and finer, you can then stretch those treatments out further. But for your first 6, keep them to about 6 to 8 weeks between, and then you can start spreading them out for your top-up treatments afterwards. All right.